this guy is?
Charlie.
Charles Manson. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the life of Charles Manson, or his early life, and all the way up to like his trial or something. Charles was born November 12th, 1934, and he was born to a 16-year-old Kathleen Maddox, and she had run away from home at the age of 15, and she gave birth to him at the age of 16. And then after she gave birth to him, she spent most of her time either drinking or in jail. So she wasn't really a mother figure to him. There, sometimes she would trade him to the barmaid for a pitcher of beer. And his father, his name is Colonel Scott, and he died in 1954, and he never acknowledged Charles at all. And after his mom went to jail, he was sent to live with his aunt and uncle, and his aunt and uncle used to beat him, and his uncle would call him a pansy, and dress him up in girls' clothes and send him to school for like the first three days of school, I guess, a couple days of school. And after that, his mother got out of jail, and he went back to her, but she really didn't care for him at all the second time around. So he took to living on the street and stealing, and soon after that, this was by like the age of 9, he was stealing, and then later on he would burglarize and steal cars. He would steal cars and drive across state lines to visit family, and on the way he would do robberies, like rob stores, gas stations, stuff like that. And he eventually got caught. He would be like sent to a boys' home. He was sent to boys' homes, and after that, all those didn't work out because he would run away because he would be abused in the boys' homes. Well, after all those didn't work out, he got sent to jail for federal time for stealing cars, hot cars across the state lines, stuff like that. And then he got out on good parole at like the age of 19, and got married. And he got married to a waitress named Mary Rosalita Willis, and they had a son together named Charles Manson Jr. So there's another Manson spawn out there. And then even while he was married in that first marriage, he would still make money on the side, steal, and get cars. So he got caught again. A year later, his wife left him. And then whenever he got released out of jail in 1958, he was a con man, or he would be a pimp, steal checks from mailboxes. He also conned young women out of money, and he also got married again to a woman named Lona, and fathered a second son, Charles Luther Manson. Manson was again arrested in 1960, and then he was sent to McNeil's Island Penitentiary off the coast of Washington, and his wife also divorced him for that. Then while he was in jail, he met a guy named Alvin Creepy Grapes, former member of Mama Baker gang, and he taught him how to play the steel guitar, and Manson became obsessed with making music and trying to practice, and he made dozens and dozens of original songs that he wrote, and he would also well, after he got out of jail, he would, he had a lot of followers after he got out of jail, whenever he was making music. And then he would hang out with Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys, and the Beach Boys did record one of Manson's songs. It was it's called Never Learn Not to Love. It's on the B side of their 2020 album. And then, well, that's how he got a following, and that's how he kind of started his, what they say, his hippie cult. That's how they all started following him, and eventually after a while, he manipulated people into killing a bunch of people. But I don't have a lot of time left, so that kind of concludes my speech. And my speech wasn't because this guy, he's not my idol, but he's just an important figure, an important evil figure of the 1960s.